Hope is all we have, all we need on this journey. Love is what we give when we receive, so keep it burning. Gift your soul and let it be. Soon you'll find your gift of legacy. I'm ready to color my world, ready to give to you. I'm ready to color my world, ready to give to you.
Faith will keep you strong where you belong. Just believe it. Dreams to help you grow, to reap and sow. You receive it.
So gift your soul and let it be. Soon you'll find your gift of legacy. I'm ready to color my world, ready to.
Greetings, everybody. Sorry, I'm just trying to connect to YouTube, which I have done. It's just loading. How is everybody this evening?
Hi, Cans. Good evening, everybody.
Nice to see you, Adele. Oh,
Nice to see everybody. We've got 100 people. We have got a full house, Cans.
that's why I was so desperate to get YouTube going. So whoever's going to log on, if they're sending you messages, then just let them know that we are now on YouTube. And I think Merle, if you just want to have a look and just watch the comments, that would be really, really helpful. And sure, yeah, load shedding in South Africa. Let me tell you, for all of you people that are overseas, load shedding is where they cut our power. And when we first started getting it, we were getting 2 hours a day. And now we are getting sometimes 2 hours 3 times a day, sometimes 4 hours twice a day. So poor Valissa hardly has power. She's got no power than she does have power. So it's so wonderful to be here this evening, and the electricity seems to be okay. So yeah, let's just hope it holds together for the next hour. But here we are. Okay, not quite the 10th, but we are celebrating 14 months of GL being alive and growing. I think it's out of its nappies now, and it's learning to walk with the aid of so many of you beautiful and amazing leaders from across the world. It truly is so special to be in a position where, you know, Chris and I were on Zoom calls every night for a very long time. And then we realized that communities had formed exactly like we wished. And it's been so wonderful in the last 2 weeks to connect with so many incredible people that are really using such incredible strategies to make GL work for them. And that is obviously following the guidelines, but it's just really refreshing and so wonderful to see something that we've all co-created is truly changing the lives of millions every single day. And there's some users that are in Gift of Legacy that are flying through the boards because of the strategies that they're using. And then there's others that are, you know, taking their time, methodically inviting the right people. And believe you me, everybody will get their turn to receive abundance, which is so beautiful. So 14 months. Wow. And, you know, we've stood the test of time. Believe you me, we built this ship while we were in the air. And so many of these programs last like 3 to 6 months. And yeah, here we are, 14 months and still going strong, still growing strong, should I say. So I just want to welcome my core, which is Melissa and Hercules. Chris has sent us a video this evening, so I'll play that just now. And then also Adele and Merle, and of course, so many beautiful leaders from all over the world. Wow. Absolutely just speechless. So I'm going to hand over to Hercules, and then I'm going to hand over to Melissa, and then we can get started with the celebrations, I reckon.
Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening from wherever you have tuned in to this monthly call. Yes, I can just echo what Candace has said. What a ride it's been. You know that most of these opportunities, they come and they go, they come and they go. And during the time that we've been going, there was not once where we thought we're gonna also go. There's been challenges, there's been obstacles, but it's been all worth it. This is a supercar. And the way you drive this car will determine if you drive it like a Sunday afternoon drive car, you'll have success, but in good time. But if you drive it like a race car, a super, boy, you're in for a ride. Thank you very much to our community globally for the belief and the trust in the system. GL is not a company, so whatever happens on the interactive website and another person, GL is totally dependent on GGM to fund it monthly, daily, weekly. And so, but as the community to really support us into maintaining GL as it's required, the care and the maintenance and the ongoing development, so that it evolves into something that will be beneficial to our global community and not just to a certain demographic. Thank you very much for everybody. Thank you for the trust, and thank you for the ongoing support. A wonderful time during the Zoom, and may you have a journey of abundance. Thank you.
Thank you, Hercules. And now I would like to just take this opportunity to thank Gift of Legacy for introducing me to Melissa. And so I just want to, before Melissa comes online, I just want to say thank you to Gift of Legacy, because without Gift of Legacy, I would have never met you. And you are a shining light in my life, and you do so much in the background. And I'm just so, so grateful for you. And I know I tell you that every day, but I'm using this platform with hundreds of people so that I can share the love with all of them. Thanks, V.
Oh, Candice, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. You're not supposed to make me want to cry just as we start the call. Oh my gosh. I feel like I haven't seen everybody's beautiful faces in a very, very long time. And from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time out of your day, whatever time it is in your day, just to spend the next hour or so with us, bonding, celebrating, sharing love. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you. Very special thank you to Can's an introduction. Thank you. And don't let Candace fool you. She does a lot in the background as well. And I'm just so incredibly grateful for her as well. I'm also incredibly grateful for every single one of the core members. Gosh, 14 months, guys. Imagine 14 months. We've come such a long way. And I'm just so incredibly grateful to know the four of you, as well as the hundreds and thousands of people in our beautiful community. To everybody who helps us in support. I'm going to name and shame you because it's not shaming, it's naming and loving you. Adele, thank you so much. Merle, thank you so very much. You guys rock. The effort that you guys put in, we are so incredibly grateful for you guys. To the ladies in the background, Anne and May, thank you guys so very much for all you guys have done in the last 14 months. And to everybody who has just contributed to this beautiful, beautiful, magical program, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, Cans, do you want to start this celebration off and kick it off with some exciting news?
Yes.
I think you should.
Okay. Awesome. So normally it's Chris that does this, and I will play Chris's video in a minute. But also just to reiterate what he was going to say, and he, we committed to a year, and he's done his year on the silver screen, and he's been amazing. Unfortunately, the internet has not been very kind to him. And there's been some terrible reviews of Gift of Legacy, which completely targeted him. And he's just decided that it's best that he isn't, showing his face anymore, because it's really just doing damage to him personally. And all of us that know him from this program know that he's amazing and a wonderful guy. And who cares what the internet says, but you don't know what it's like until you've experienced it. So Chris, my man, we miss you, we love you, we honor you for everything that you've done, and your presence is still here with us. So the cat's out of the bag. I can't do it as well as him, but we are very, very excited to announce this, because in speaking to a lot of leaders, and the hard work of Gifted Legacy is pretty much done. So our days have opened up, and in speaking to a lot of leaders, we realized that the heart is missing in some of the smaller communities, and we couldn't really figure out why. But we have in the last 2 weeks, and we are going to rectify it. It is being rectified right now. We didn't realize, our focus has always been on the program and making sure the program is safe, making sure the program works, making sure that this is a platform that you can rely on. And in doing some of the things that we've done, we didn't realize that we took some of the free will away from our community. And who are we to do that? Everybody is a sovereign being, and everybody is free to choose and do as they like. We, as the co-creators and the custodians of Gift of Legacy, we can do our best to advise and help you and guide you. But further than that, we can't do anything. So without further ado, what we've decided is we are going to be removing the auto join function. Yay! And the reason being is we know that this, as per the guidelines, you start with $100, you move on, you use your $500 in gifts to go to the higher board and your perpetual board. And then from there, you go to your gold board, and you're constantly using gifts to go through your first cycle. But we live in a world that's a bit crazy right now. And, if somebody receives $800, and all of a sudden their car breaks down and they can't take their kids to school, who are we to decide that they cannot use that money for an emergency? So it's not ideal. We really do promote that you take that first $500 and you go into your perpetual and you join the higher board, because when you become a legend on a silver board, you will have change. You'll be able to go higher onto the boards and you'll still be able to look after yourself and your family. So auto join is going to be removed, because what was happening was a lot of people, you know, they come onto the boards, they don't even necessarily know what Gift of Legacy is about. They've just trusted somebody to manage their profile. And of course, once they've received as legend, they automatically go onto a silver board, and you cannot join your perpetual bronze board until you've been confirmed on a silver board. So for all of those legends out there, where it's supposed to be a time to receive, and when you see a new gift on your board, you get so excited. And there's nothing worse than waiting that couple of hours for that SMS to say, how can I gift you? And then it doesn't come. And then you reach out and then still nothing happens. And then eventually you have to remove them. And that's not the energy that we wanted to bring into Gift of Legacy. We wanted the legends to feel what it's like to receive and not run after debt collecting. So now people will have a choice. They will complete as legend, and then they can choose whether they want to join the boards. Again, I'm going to say it. If you are not joining the higher boards, you are doing a dishonoring of yourself, because you can change the world with gifts from the $400 board. You can change the world with gifts from your 1/6 board. And boy, oh boy, you can change so many people's worlds with gifts from the $5,000 board. So if you're only going to run the bronze boards over and over again, you're only going to have enough money for food and maybe your rent and your electricity for the month. And that's it, where you could be really reaping the rewards of abundance. So that is very exciting news. And, you know, I've seen a couple of people that are doing, you know, riding the boards for cheaper, and it's not ideal. But I've seen people arrive on the gold board that were doing that. So they might have had to go through the bronze board a couple of times, but they still have the end goal in sight. They still have that 5,000 board on their wish list, and they're going to accomplish it. Again, it's probably going to take much longer than what it could take, but we want everybody to receive an abundance, and we want everybody to be able to pay a bill at the end of the month. So yeah, we're leaving the responsibility to the community, and we truly hope that you will do the best for the platform and for Gift of Legacy.
Oh, Candy couldn't have said that any better, you know, handing the power back to the people to make the decisions. And all we can hope for is that everybody makes the right decision for them in that given time. And like Candice is saying, you can continue riding the bronze board, and that could just be enough for you. Or else you can dare to dream bigger, and continue your journey all the way through to platinum. And imagine being perpetual on the journey on all 4 boards. I mean, how does it get any better than that, Cans?
I love it, Melissa. So I think one more thing that I'll say, and then I'm going to leave the rest of the roadmap to you. But there's something that's also coming along with this removal of auto join, something that everybody's been asking for the longest time. And that is the ability to be able to see your inviter in your info box. So that is also coming. So the removal of auto join and the added benefit of being able to see your inviter. So those 2 things will be launched in the next week or 2. So watch the groups, watch the space, and yeah, of course, many, many more exciting things to come. But again, like Hercules said, GGM relies on gifts from the community. And of course, we all know that they don't stay in legend positions for very long. So we are extending a hand and asking for the community support. $1 is enough. If everybody from the community gave $1, Oh my goodness, we'd be good for a month or two for sure. So, Melissa, what's next? What's next?
Oh, Kent, I just posted the donate link on our chat here for everybody who doesn't know. It's actually available when you log into your Gift of Legacy profile as well. Okay, so Kent let the cats out the bag, deactivation of auto join, as well as introducing, being able to see your direct inviter. I know from a support perspective, a lot of people think their inviter is who they say it is. I'll just use an example. Adele, I'm just going to use you because I see you on the screen. So Adele sends the link out to me, Melissa, and I'm so excited because I'm joining Gift of Legacy and I've signed up. But then when I went to my silver board, I realized, wait a minute, Adele's not there, but she told me she's a builder and there's space on her board. And then I'm like contacting support. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? I can't see Adele. And then when support does investigations, guess what? Adele's mom needed an invitee, a second invitee. So she graciously gifted me to her mom. So in actual fact, Adele's mom is my invitee. And I just didn't know that. But I was all up in arms and I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm so excited about being able to see your inviter. And yeah, that is, I'm just very, very happy about that. Okay, and we also possibly looking into extending the login requirements for Gift of Legacy. So currently, you have to log in within 30 days. And the reason why we introduced that is because there were a lot of profiles that were not active in Gift of Legacy, and they were just not participating. As well as if you were a legend on the board, you just opened up 7 profiles and you maybe just accepted one to go onto a perpetual board. And then you weren't in your 2 and your 2 and your 2, and you just weren't doing anything, and was frustrating a lot of people on the on the program. However, as Candace says, we've unclogged the system now, and we're going to be extending logging from 30 days to possibly 90 days. However, please, can we continue to ask everybody here for their continued participation in Gift of Legacy? Because the worst is when you're trying to get hold of a builder on the board because you're so excited. You see somebody from Poland and you're like, I've always wanted to go to Poland. Let me see and find out more about them, where they're from, and they just don't want to speak to you. So try and participate either in board chat or on WhatsApp or Telegram with the members on your board. So, and also one of the reasons why we are considering extending the login requirements is because every time we send out emails, unfortunately, MailChimp bills us every single week, and it's a lot of money. So as well as these guys, we cannot reiterate enough. If it's laid upon your heart to give back to this amazing community that's doing so much for you, please, please do give back. And what else do we need to talk about, Kant? I think we've covered everything, or is there anything else you'd like me to cover?
No, I think that's it. Somebody just asked if a deleted profile can be returned. Yes. And that is very important that you email support@giftoflegacyglobal.com. So any support things that you've got to email support. Even if you send me a direct message, let's say Melissa lost her details, or actually I'll just say, whenever I see a legends missing on a board, I email support. I don't send support a WhatsApp because there has to be a paper trail within our system. So whatever you need to have done, email support. And if you want to send me a message and say, hey, nothing's happened after 10 days, because that's normally what's happened, then at least I know I can go in, look for the ticket number and escalate the issue. So really important that we just use that support and not our Telegram groups or Zoom calls, strictly support, because we have people that are dedicated to helping all of you guys out there. So
yeah. And just to add to that, Cans, with all these cats that have been let out, the first thing first that we do currently, we are doing maintenance. And I just want the community to know that it does not affect the program at all. So the program will be running as efficiently and as wonderfully as it always has been. And all these changes will most likely happen within the next 2 weeks. But we will, as Candice said, let the community know, and posters will be sent out because Adele designs these amazing posters, and we want to thank you for that. So she'll be the first to let everybody know once the changes have been implemented, and we just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now let us hear from these beautiful community members, Cans, because I heard there's some beautiful testimonials coming up.
Cool. What I want to do though is just quickly share. It's a 2.5 minutes video from Chris.
Let us see. So this is from Hercules. The roadmap for improvements is exciting. I'm going to try and sound as herky as possible, but it requires funding though. And we appeal to our community to please donate to GGM. GL is not a company, and GGM needs to be able to cover all costs to keep GL going for years and decades to come. You know how we always say in our Zoom meetings that you can literally build your profile to somebody in your family. We want this to be around for generations and generations. We want to create generational wealth. So please, guys, as somebody says, happy Ubuntu to all. Wow. I love it when people not from South Africa use the word Ubuntu. Yes, Chris. Thanks, Gans.
Hello GL community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Chris. I am one of the core 5, one of the co-creators of Gift of Legacy. As you all know, we launched Gift of Legacy on the 10th of January 2022. Myself and the core team worked around the clock. Our commitment was to bring the biggest and best gifting community to the world, which we did, which we have done. We're 14 months old, and we've stood the test of time. There's been many gifting communities that have tried to copy us. They're here today, gone tomorrow, and here we are, stronger than ever before. The system is completely rock solid, completely rock solid. The system works if you work it, and that's following the simple guidelines, doing the 2x2x2. There's been enough training that myself and the core team have put together on the YouTube channel. There are over 200 presentations and training videos to help you on your journey, to help you become successful in this beautiful gifting community. Myself personally, myself and Candice were on Zooms just about every single night for just on a year. And the commitment that I made to the community was that I would be on the Zooms doing the trainings, which I did, and I said that I would give it exactly 1 year being on the stage and helping the community, setting up a beautiful solid structure. And I want people within their pockets, within their community, step up so that we can step back, to allow people to shine and to let people take control and to become leaders within their own countries and communities, which is exactly what we promote. The system is now fully automatic, it's autonomous and decentralized, exactly how it is meant to be. There are a lot of very successful pockets within the GL community of people that are riding the boards of abundance. The most important thing is, as most people know, GL is funded by GGM. GGM, Gracious Givers Movement, which is what pays for the developer and keeps the program going. So you'll notice on the system it says GGM donate. Any gifts are welcome, any donations are welcome, to make sure that Gift of Legacy is here for decades and decades to come. From my side, have an awesome evening.
Thank you, Wingman. Goodness, did you see the thunder and lightning? Oh, wow, that was quite a strike there. Yeah, so I'm going to hand over to Adele. Adele, I just want to say again in front of everybody, you take Gift of Legacy very seriously because you care about it so much. And I just want to say thank you for doing the best that you possibly can every single day, from the minute you wake up in the morning until you go to sleep at night. So thank you, Adele. I just wanted to say, you know, yesterday was so wonderful because I was like, wow, you know, I was one running around having to organize speakers and trying to do everything. And I just realized it was all sorted because Adele and Paula stepped up and they're doing it. And I encourage anybody else that feels that they can assist or want to do that to do the same. So thank you so much, my friend. You've become such a wonderful friend to me as well.
Thanks, Cans. Thank you so much. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Hercules. It was lovely to hear from Chris as well. I know Jenny's on the YouTube channel. She's watching there. She lives pretty close to me, and we're having a storm at the moment, and I know her connectivity is not great, but she has messaged us and she's streaming on YouTube. So it's lovely to be in the presence of all of you co-creators, and we have so much gratitude for all of you. So thank you very, very much. I love these calls. I love being involved with. And then Mel is also here. I think if we can spotlight Mel, because she's also going to be doing a translation. Mel and I are, and Melissa, as well as Candace, are going to be translating for some of our speakers who are going to be speaking in their home language, in their mother tongue. And we are just learning these languages. So it's amazing how we can translate them. But we're going to start. So can we unmute for Elena Gindila? We can unmute. There we go.
Bună seara!
Hello, everybody. Hi. You can go ahead.
Mă bucur să fiu în această seară alături de voi. Numele meu este Elena Gândilă și am 43 de ani. Sunt căsătorită și am 2 băieți. Sunt din România, dar locuiesc în Spania de 16 ani. În acest proiect am intrat pe data de 18 noiembrie 2022. Nu înțelesesem foarte bine proiectul, dar am avut încredere că totul va fi bine. Am reușit să am o echipă în spatele meu în 3 săptămâni, o echipă extraordinară care mă urmează și le mulțumesc că au avut încredere în mine și au crezut în acest proiect. Sunt la platină cu 3 conturi și sunt foarte fericită să fac parte din această comunitate. La fel, comunitatea românilor de pretutindeni care sunt implicați în acest proiect au fost informați de fundația GGM și suntem încântați să susținem și să sprijinim proiectul prin GGM. Vă mulțumesc tuturor celor care ați adus acest proiect înspre noi și o să vă susținem. Mulțumesc cu recunoștință.
Good evening. I'm glad to be with you tonight. My name is Lenita Gindila. I'm 43 years old, I'm married, and I have 2 boys. I am from Romania, Transylvania, and I have been living in Spain for 16 years. I entered this project on November 18, 2022. I didn't understand the project so well, but I trusted that everything would be fine. In 3 weeks, I managed to have an amazing community that follows me, and I thank them for trusting me, and they believed in the project. I am at the platinum table with 3 accounts, and I'm happy and excited to be part of this community. The community of Romanians everywhere involved in this project has been informed about the GGM accounts, and we are delighted to support the project through GGM. I thank all those who brought this project to us, and we support you. Thank you with gratitude. Thank you so much, Elena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's just beautiful. Okay, Mel is going to be translating our other Elena, Elena Cherneva, if we can unmute.
Hello, меня слышно? Привет из России. Меня зовут Елена. Я живу в городе Челябинск, где 10 лет назад упал метеорит. Я счастливая мама и бабушка. Работаю я на производстве мебели дизайнером. Ровно 1 год назад, 6 марта, мне рассказали о даре наследия, о Gift of Legacy. Мне понравилась идея искренне помогать людям, принимать участие в жизни незнакомых мне людей. Первый свой подарок я подарила женщине в Германии. Это было необычно для меня и интересно. Я больше люблю дарить подарки, нежели получать. Это волнительно и радостно. Особенно если легенда из другой страны и даже с другого континента. Приятно осознавать, что ты как волшебник можешь помочь исполнить чью-то мечту. Наши подарки с благодарностью принимали в Мексике, в Италии, в Германии. Очень приятно было подарить подарок самой Паоле. Это было, правда, очень радостно и от всего сердца. Моя жизнь тоже начала меняться. За этот год мне подарили 24 раза $100. Я продолжаю свой путь на 2 серебряных досках. Я закрыла за этот год в банке 2 кредита. Я продолжаю мечтать, ставить цели и их достигать, рассказывать о возможностях Gift of Legacy. Моя команда единомышленников растет. Мы регулярно проводим в прямом эфире брифинги, встречи, презентации на официальном канале. И я советую участникам не только дарить и получать подарки, а также помогать нашим основателям делать свой посильный вклад для организации GGM, чтобы безупречно работал наш интерактивный сайт. Только вместе, только от сердца к сердцу, искренне помогая друг другу, мы сможем изменить жизнь свою и других людей. Для добра, улыбок и счастья нет границ. Мы жители одной большой планеты Земля. Мы разные, но цель у нас одна – жить в мире и в изобилии. Здоровья вам всем, веры, надежды и любви. Всего доброго!
Hello, everybody. Right, greetings from Russia. My name is Elena. I live in the city of, I can't even pronounce it. Candace has probably read this year. Right, where a meteorite fell 10 years ago. I'm a happy mother and grandmother. I work as a furniture designer. Exactly 1 year ago, on March the 6th, I was told about Gift of Legacy. I like the idea to sincerely help people, take part in the lives of people I don't know. I gave my first gift to a woman in Germany. It was an unusual and interesting. I love giving more than receiving gifts. It's exciting and joyful, especially if the legend is from another country and even from another continent. It's nice to know that you as a wizard help make someone's dreams come true. Our gifts were gratefully accepted. Mexico, Italy, Germany. It was very nice to give a gift personally to Paolo. My life began to change too. This year, I was given 24 times $100. I continue on my way on 2 silver boards. I got 2 bank loans. I keep dreaming, setting goals, and achieving them. Talking about opportunities in the Gift of Legacy community. My team of like-minded people is growing. We regularly broadcast live briefings and presentations on the official channel. I advise participants not only to give and receive gifts, and also help our founders. Make your contribution to the GGM organization to ensure that our interactive website works flawlessly. Only together, from heart to heart, sincerely helping each other, we can change our lives and others. There are no boundaries for kindness, smiles, and happiness. We are the inhabitants of one big family, planet Earth. We are different, but our goal is the same. Live in peace and abundance, health to everyone, faith, hope, and love.
Thank you, Elena. That was beautiful. And I just have to say, before I introduce a friend of mine, I can call you friend. It's just so beautiful to hear all the different dialects, the different languages. Gosh, Transylvania, I think I heard just now somebody's from there. Wow. I always think of Hotel Transylvania, which I shouldn't be, but cartoon. Anyway, our wonderful friend from South Africa, Babsi. Kans and I had the honor of meeting Babsi on a little game farm just over a year ago, and she's become a near and dear friend to us, to the communities. She's well known in the Afrikaans community here in South Africa, and I'd love to introduce you to Babsi and take the floor, Babsi. We're so excited to hear from you. I'm happy that you're on the call. It's so nice to see you again.
Hi, hello Melissa, hello Candace. So nice to see you and everybody from all over the world. My name is Bob and I'm living in a small countryside village town, Vryburg, in the Northwest Province, South Africa. And what an honor it is for me to be part of Gift of Legacy. I've been joining a lot of multi-level marketing platforms before, but none of them gave me so much satisfaction and hope like GL. And none of them last as long as GL. And none of them were honest and transparent as Gift of Legacy. There's only one rule that will keep the boards move, only one rule. And that is if every builder has 2 invitees or gifters. I'm so privileged to be part of a few lineages that are flying. We have an admin group that manage and help with placements and connect the gifters and legends to speed up the process. What we do saves us time and make our board spins more often. What an honor to use the software and platform of Gift of Legacy. It is easy accessible and open and honest. Let us support the movement and help Gift of Legacy to survive. Make your donation, does not matter how big or small. It is the right thing to do. Thank you to everybody that paved the road for us in the past. We will keep the good work up. Thank you for the privilege to be here.
Thank you so much, Babsi. We are so grateful for you and all that you do for the community. And keep on flying, my friend. Keep on flying.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I love listening to all these stories. I get wrapped up in all of them. Can you please spot Dominica? Okay, there's Dominica. Hello, Dominica.
Ciao.
You're welcome to go. Hello.
Buonasera a tutti. Saluto a tutti voi, fratelli e sorelle di tutto il mondo. Il mio nome è Domenico Boiano e vivo in Italia. È un piacere ed un immenso onore essere qui a testimoniare la mia presenza, ormai folle e smisurato innamoramento per Gift of Legacy. E ringrazio i fondatori per aver ideato e regalato all'umanità questa arca di Noè, così per riscattarci e salvarci dalle catene che il sistema economico e consumistico ci impone, rendendoci degli schiavi liberi e inconsapevoli. Cosa dirvi? Gift of Legacy, se non che non sono follemente innamorato, sentirsi parte di un mondo nuovo e insieme a tantissimi nel mondo, pionieri e promotori del risveglio e riscatto di tutte le persone che amano e generose verso il prossimo infondono speranze. L'augurio che vi rivolgo è di riscattare ogni singolo fratello e sorella dalla carenza e scarsità e per portarli alla consapevolezza che o vinciamo come fratelli o perdiamo come singoli individui. Buon viaggio perpetuo ad ognuno di noi. Domenico Boiano.
Thank you so much.
Dominica, please put your video on. Keep your video on. We want to see you.
Grazie. Okay, so
sono in macchina, in auto, mobility. Napoli,
Melissa?
Napoli City, Napoli City.
Beautiful, beautiful. Muy bien.
Melissa, you going to translate? I figured because you've been to Italy, you can translate this one.
I haven't been to Italy yet, but
Okay, well, we're
vegans travel
going.
quite extensively.
We're going soon.
Thank you so much, Domenico. Good evening. Greetings to all of you brothers and sisters from all over the world. My name is Domenico Boiano, and I live in Italy. It is a great pleasure and an immense honor to be here to witness my presence and the boundless love within Gift of Legacy. I thank the founders for creating and giving humanity this Noah's Ark to redeem us and save us from the chains that the economic and consumerist system imposes on us, making us unaware and free slaves. What can I tell you about Gift of Legacy, except that I'm madly in love with it, feeling part of a new world and together with so many in the world, pioneering and promoting of the awakening and redemption of people who love and are generous towards each other and who instill hope. My wish to you is to redeem every single brother and sister from lack and scarcity and to bring them to awareness that either we win as brothers, this is so beautiful, or we lose as individuals. Happy perpetual journey to each of us. Love from Italy, Domenico Boiano. I hope I pronounced that right, Domenico. Thank you so much for a beautiful, touching testimony.
Absolutely.
That